special Q&A video. Finally, I know that you have been waiting for this, and you've been waiting for me to answer your tough questions. Here I am. Today is the day I'm going to be answering your questions. Thank you, everyone who left a comment on the anonymous side, Telegram, or on the post. I will be answering all of the questions. There were quite a lot of duplicate questions, so I, of course, won't be answering the same question multiple times. I will be showing all the comments on screen and the one person who sent it, if it was through the YouTube post. Of course, it doesn't show the name on the Telegram site. But first of all, I just want to thank you all so much for the 1K subscribers, because this is probably the dream of every new YouTuber, is to get to that 1K, and we did it so quickly in only around 2 months. Now we're well over 1K, so thank you so much, guys. I can't thank you enough. Thank you for supporting me and watching my videos and leaving awesome comments. Today I will answer your questions. I will start from the YouTube post comments and then move on to the Telegram comments. Okay, well, let's just get answering your burning questions. Christopher69 asking here, do I watch or play sports? And if so, what sports? Well, as you can maybe see here, I am a pretty good golfer. I have played on the national level. I've also played international competitions and been alright, but I think my prime was a few years ago. I don't play competitive anymore, but so I played golf and I'm pretty good at it. It's probably one of my favorite sports. I also go to the gym, of course, if that's a sport. I love to watch football. I mean soccer for your Americans. It's called football because you actually you kick something with your feet. I watch football. I love watching, all the World Cups and the Cup finals, and we have the European, what do you call it? UEFA Championship. No, is it called? No. Well, the European Championship. I don't think Finland got in because we suck. We're so bad at football, but I love football. My favorite team is, well, I don't think I want to get controversial here or get hated on, but okay, it is Real Madrid, and it has been for a long time, so don't come for me. And they've got a sick team. They've always had a sick team. Then can you think about the prime time of Real Madrid? Ronaldo, Bale, Benzema, Cruz, Modric. It was a crazy team. Marcelo and Ramos there, and it was a crazy team. It's still crazy, but yes, those are the sports I watch and play. Okay, then we have Dan here, Dan9036, asking quite a few questions. One of them is, if you could erase one color from existence, which one would it be? And my answer is very clear, and it is yellow. Not orange like there, but yellow. Like it's just plain yellow. I don't like yellow. Like if it's like a mustard yellow, no, like American mustard yellow, which is a lot brighter, that color I don't like. In clothing or anything, it just doesn't work. Maybe as like an ambient thing, but it's not like in clothing or anything yellow. It just doesn't work. The next one is the weirdest. What's the weirdest fact I know? What is the weirdest fact I know? The weirdest fact I probably know is, wombats, the animal wombat, they poop squares. They poop is squares. They're squares, like Minecraft. That's my fact. If I could jump into a pool of anything, what would it be full of? Oh, I know, this is easy. It would be those, what do you call them? Orbeez balls. I'd love to jump into a pool of those. Are they Orbeez, like those slippery little balls? That I would love to jump into. I think that would be so fun. Orbeez. I'd love to jump into a pool of Orbeez. Yes. What do you wish you did more of? Probably study. I'm very bad at studying and reading for exams, so I should probably get better on that. I just get so distracted, and if I'm, trying to study from home and I'm on my computer, I can't. I always go to YouTube or start gaming, or it just doesn't work. But I'd love to study more. What's on the top of your bucket list? My bucket list definitely is just to travel the world. I'd love to see multiple countries from different continents. I'd love to travel Asia. I'd love to travel Asia. I've seen most of Europe already. So next up, I would definitely want to go to Asia, just because I haven't really been there. I will tell later where I've been in the world, but Asia is definitely something that I want to visit. Not just China, Japan, Korea, but also the southern and eastern and east, south, and southeast areas, What is the most beautiful place you've seen in person? Definitely in Thailand, on the Koh Samui Island. Just the nature there, it's beautiful, breathtaking. If you Google Koh Samui, tropical like that. Again, so definitely Koh Samui, Thailand is the most beautiful place I've ever been in person. If money were no objects, what would be the first thing I'd buy? I would buy myself stocks. I'd buy myself stocks. I would buy stocks, a lot of stocks, because I like finance. You know, it's weird, but I'd probably buy stocks. But if that's boring, then I'd probably buy, I don't know, I'd love a nice house. Well, I'd definitely move abroad somewhere and then buy a nice house, and then I'd buy, is it only one object? Well, let's think it's not. Well, I'd buy myself probably a house to live, or an R, no, not an R, no, I'd buy a house, huge house. Yeah, that's what I'd buy. Do I have a favorite type of exercise? My favorite type of exercise definitely is, well, is going to the gym and exercise, or my favorite exercise in the gym. Because in the gym, my favorite exercise is definitely, it's a bench, or it's seated bench press, like the bench press machine. So chest press machine is my favorite exercise. Definitely, I love doing my chest. My chest is my favorite area to train. So that. I also love running. I go on runs a few times a week only because I don't really want to do cardio too much because it affects your gains when you're trying to get muscle. But I go running 8 kilometers maybe each run. Of course, now it's winter, very slippery, very awful. So I don't run as much, but in summer I run a lot and it's very fun and gets you going, right? I'm very sporty. I do consider myself very sporty and I love all sports, yes. Okay, and then Irma4915 asks here, what do you work with / study? What music do I listen to? Love your channel. Love you. Thank you so much. So this was also asked, of course, in the telenym, but currently I am in high school. I think that's what you call it. Our upper secondary school. So lukio in Finnish. That's where I'm currently in. And I listen to really all sorts of music, from K-pop, R&B, pop, to rap, really anything. Oh, jazz. I love jazz. Maybe a little bit weird, like old jazz, like old music anyways. Like from the 60s, maybe like Frank Sinatra. It's so empowering, like New York, those type of music, with a lot of trumpets. No, I listen to a lot of different music. K-pop, R&B, and anything. A lot. Okay, let's now move on to the telenym anonymous questions. The first one is in Finnish. It's lempi väri. So my favorite color. Well, my favorite color is definitely the combination of gray and dark blue. I love gray and dark blue. Those combined are like definitely my favorites. Yes, gray and dark blue. People have also asked me where I am from and what's my nationality. Well, I am Finnish. I'm from Finland, and if you don't believe that, here is my Finnish passport. I am holding one of the strongest passports in my hand. It's inverted, but you can see Suomi, Finland, with the European Union. Yes, this is my passport. Anyways, here it is. Oh, look, it's my flight with KLM to JFK here. I don't know why it's there, but yes, I'm Finnish. With the Finnish passport, I need to flex on you a little bit, but it's pretty good passport. What is my favorite language out of all of the ones that I have spoken in my language videos? Good question. My favorite language, well, if I can't count Finnish, which is of course my favorite language, well, it has to be Korean, just because I listen to so much K-pop. Like some of the Korean things are just so stuck in my head that it's kind of fun to speak Korean, even though I'm not good at it. I have learned Hangul though, but definitely Korean, or maybe like Francais, French, of course French. I mean French. Why did I say France? French and Korean. If I would speak Swedish, Finnish, English, Korean, and French, I'd be set for life. And Chinese and Spanish maybe more. But yeah, those are the ones that I some ASMR, but it was mostly a joke and people didn't really get it. But some people were also commenting on my, sending chats on my Twitch chat. Oh, you have a pretty relaxing voice. You should do ASMR. And I did, but it was mostly just laughed at because it was so. I mean, I was serious, but people were commenting like, I don't know if it's being serious or not. I was being serious, but I just played along and said, no, this is not serious because I was embarrassed. So definitely Tom ASMR made me start doing ASMR. And also like this, what is this called? Like Bon Tony, like this picnic video that got released so many years ago. That was probably one of the first ASMR videos I saw. I watched that relentlessly. I don't know why, but I mean I didn't know it was ASMR or anything. I just watched it. It was just funny. But yeah, that made me start watching or doing ASMR. The next question is, what games do I play? Well, these days I don't really play a lot anymore, so I have kind of moved off from my gaming era. I still play. I love playing with friends, especially. Mostly now I play like simulation games that are close to real life. But also I have played story games. Like I just played Hogwarts Legacy, and then different shooters. I love Call of Duties and Fortnite. I did play I actually haven't played Fortnite in a while, but the first videos on this channel are Fortnite, so that's definitely when I played a lot of Fortnite. Yeah, and Minecraft I've played a lot. I don't play it as much anymore, but I used to play it a lot. And yeah, if there's games that you would like to see me play, horror games. I play a lot of horror games. I love horror games. But if there are games that you would like me to make ASMR videos or maybe streams, would you guys like to see streams? Then comment down below and what games I should. If you want ASMR gaming, let me know what you would like to see. Next question is, where do I see myself in 5 years? In 5 years, I hope in 5 years I am studying for my dream job, which is of course to be a pilot. I don't know if I've said this before, but I'd love to become a pilot, and I don't think that's an impossible dream. I am a little bit of a flight nerd. In simulators, I have multiple flight simulators on my PC that are basically one-to-one to real life, especially the planes and stuff like that, the physics, and I have at least 3,000 hours, which is more than what you need to get trained to be a pilot. Yeah, and I basically know how to fly a plethora of different planes. Airbus A320, or from A320 to A350 to maybe to A380, and the ATRs. I know how to fly Boeings 737 to literally 747, 787, Embraers, CRJs. I mean, give me anything. I can probably literally fly, and my dream is that someday when I'm on a plane, both of the pilots pass out, so I can go into the cockpit and save everyone, because I know how to fly the planes. They're not hard to fly, I'm not saying that, but I don't think a lot of you guys watching this can fly a plane. And I've also been in a real Finnair, one of those simulators where they actually train, because one of my friends' dad is a pilot and he knows how much I love aviation. Well, this was probably 3 years ago, but he took me one of those simulators, and yes, I was flying in the real thing, and it was very positive because he's a captain. He's an A330 captain for a is, it's Aladdin. The Disney Aladdin, not the live action one, but the animation. I love Disney. First of all, I love Disney. I love Disney animation. I love these old movies, especially Aladdin, and so the songs are so good. Especially, I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. My dream is to live like a Disney prince. That would be my life. If I could live like I'm in a Disney movie, that would be my dream come true. I would love to live like I was in a Disney movie, like a Disney prince. Maybe one day in my next life I'll be a Disney prince. Yeah, but comfort movie Aladdin, 1000%. Next question is, are you happy? Well, thank you for taking care of my mental health, but yes, I am happy. I am indeed very happy at the moment. I have nothing to stress about. I am doing good, and I'm happy. I have everything I would have ever wanted, and I'm doing very good. I'd say I'm happy at this time. I wouldn't change a lot of what's happening, and yes, I'd say I'm happy. The next question is, what was your most listened song on Spotify? I guess last year. Does this come as a big surprise? It is Cupid by 50/50. You know, I gave a second chance to Cupid. That's the greatest gym song to get your PRs. It's a good song. I mean, the group got disbanded and the group is awful. Oh no, sorry, the agency is awful. They did not treat them good, but the song is good. So I don't listen to it sometimes, but Cupid was my most listened to song last year. The next question is, what countries have I visited? Well, I'm gonna make a little bit of an animation here on the screen that you can see right now. Okay, on the screen you can now see where I've been to. So I've been, of course, to Finland. I have been to Sweden too. I've been to Estonia. I have been to Latvia. I have been to Denmark. Then I've also been to Germany. I've been to Poland. I've been to Switzerland. I've also been to the Netherlands. Then the United Kingdom. London. Italy. I've been to Italy. I've been to Spain. Of course, I've been to Spain. Also Portugal. Of course, Portugal. Croatia. I love Croatia. I've been to Greece too. Greece. Then I have been to Thailand, which is a little bit further away here. And then also I've been to the USA. So those are the countries I have been to. So 17 different countries I have visited. The next question is, hello, do I have siblings? And how tall I am? Well, yes, I do have siblings. I have a big sister. Would you like to see an ASMR video with her too? And this tall question is, well, I'm around 175, 176 centimeters. I don't know, 5'9", maybe 5'9" or something centimeters tall. 176 maybe. I don't know, something like that. 5'10", 5'9", maybe 5'10", 5'9", something like that tall. Yes, that's my height. The next question is in Finnish. Mikä on sun suosikki ASMR-kanava ja mistä päin Suomea olet? Well, my favorite ASMR channel is Tom ASMR, as I just said, and I am from southern Finland, well, basically Helsinki. Well, if you know Espoo, it's next to Helsinki. I'm from there, so the metropolitan area. Basically, well, Espoo, not Helsinki, but Espoo, it's right next to Helsinki. My skincare routine. Currently, I'm on Accutane, so my skincare routine is not crazy. It consists of, in the morning, just no cleanser, only water, a niacinamide serum and moisturizer, and SPF if I'm going out. And in the evening, of course, double cleanse. The Skin 1004 oil cleanser, then the Around Lab Purge Juice cleanser, moisturizer, and rosehip seed oil. So that's my routine at the moment. As I'm on Accutane, I don't really want to do too much. The next is, what are my dream countries to visit? My dream countries I want to visit. Definitely somewhere in Asia. I'd love to go to Korea, Japan, China, as I said, but I'll also love to go to like Singapore and places down there. Australia. I'd love to go to Australia, and then South Africa. I think those are the countries that I would like to visit. Maybe it's those countries. I'd like to visit those countries. Oh, what's my favorite ASMR trigger word? I don't know about trigger words because I don't really say a lot of trigger words, but maybe. I honestly, I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't answer a question because I don't have a favorite. I really don't, because I never say trigger words. So I cannot answer a question. I just that's my trigger word. Okay, good. Will I release ASMR Russian Part 2? Yes, I will. Thank you for the amazing feedback I've gotten on that video. Yes, I will definitely be making ASMR in Russian Part 2. So just wait for that. It may take up some time, but yeah, wait for that. It is coming. Out of all of your ASMR videos, which one do you like the most, or is my favorite? By the way, I'm waiting for the full version of ASMR speaking Indonesian. It is coming. You need to wait a little bit more. I have so many languages in queue. I just can't do it all the languages. The next one will probably be Swedish, so you gotta wait a little bit, but thank you. My favorite ASMR video on my channel. I really don't know. Maybe my favorite video is, I don't know, maybe my favorite video is the 100% fastest triggers known. No talking. Maybe that one. I don't really know, but I don't really have a favorite. But do you have a favorite? What is your favorite video from me? Tell me in the comments down below. What is the most embarrassing moment I've had recently? Well, it's of course one of these toilet things, public toilet things. I think I went to open a toilet and they just hadn't locked it, and they were there. I think this has happened to everyone, but fucking lock the toilet, you idiot. Okay, I know it is a little bit weird, the lock's a little bit weird, but please lock the door or do something. I don't want to see that again. Yep, but I guess it was more embarrassing for them, maybe. Do I like or / plan to travel? Yes, I'd love to travel the world, everywhere. I just love to travel, especially to Asia and of course the States, because the States is so big. There's so many different things. You know, Southeast, it's so different. So the States, I definitely want to go. I've only been on the East Coast, as I said. I've only been in New York. So I definitely want to go back to the States and everywhere. Really, I'd love to travel the world. That's kind of my dream. I think that's a lot of people's dream, is to travel. What hobbies do I have beside ASMR? Well, of course, this YouTube is, in fact, a hobby of mine. I play golf, I go to the gym, I run. It's a lot of sport-related stuff. I'd say that I don't think watching series or movies is well, maybe it is a hobby, but it's mostly just sport-related stuff. So different club games, everything like tennis. I love tennis. Everything you can like hit a ball with a racket or something. I'm very good at those because I've got very good coordination, just because I've played that from such a young age. And my dad is actually, was one of the world's best in a game called squash. If you know squash, it's a little bit of a weird game, but at least my dad's brother was like top 10 in the world at some point. He just retired, but yeah. Good. Those are my hobbies. Okay. And the next question is, what did I look like when I was younger? Well, I'm gonna put a few pictures up here on the screen right now. So this is what I looked like when I was younger. I don't know how old I am in these pictures, maybe around, well, maybe 5 to 9. I don't want like baby pictures because nobody looks good as a baby, like a very young baby. So, but these are some of the pictures. Yeah. Okay, and the most burning questions I have gotten my sexuality, and do I have a girlfriend? These are the most asked questions that you have been waiting for. My age, my sexuality, and do I have a girlfriend? I think everyone always gets these questions, but let's start with the age. So I don't know what you've been speculating me to be, but my age may come as a little bit of a shock to you, because I am actually born in the year of 2005. Yeah, so I'm born in 2005, which makes me 18 years old. Yeah, I'm born in 2005, which makes me 18. So I'm pretty old, even though I look like I could be born in 2010 and be like at 14 or 13. I am apparently just not developing, and I'm gonna stay a baby face forever. Which kinda is a good thing, but also it's really not a good thing, because it ain't gonna work, but yeah. So that is that's my age for you. Okay, and my sexuality. Well, first of all, I want to say that I act and I talk a lot differently when I'm speaking English than when I'm, speaking Finnish, or if I'm interacting in real life. This is a little bit of a character that I'm doing here on YouTube. But I am not gay. If that's what you're wondering. I'm not. And do I have a girlfriend? Well, not at the moment, no. No, I don't. At the moment, I don't. I'm not gonna go into past things, but at the moment, no, I do not. Okay, good, thank you. These are your burning questions answered. These were your questions. I did not make up any questions. These were all your questions. Thank you so much again for 1K, and I hope that you got your answers.